Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing some more things from Beebeecraft haul that I got. Remember last time I showed you how to make these gorgeous velvet rosettes. They are just amazing and I love them. Today I'm showing you another button project, but I'll also show you in a moment something to do with these little wings. So this one's just a little quick part of it. Now I finished one of these Dresden flowers. They're called Dresden flowers, and which means it's a town in Germany, Dresden, and that's what they were named after. They're also called Grandma's sunbursts, or sunflowers, or friendship rings, and I've just been, they're English paper piecing type shapes, and I used one of the buttons on the center. Isn't it gorgeous? I love how it turned out. So I made another one, and I'm just finishing off. I'll finish it off with you. Isn't this cute, this little ring? I found it at the op shop. It's just one of those little embroidery hoops, and it's so easy to get on, to work it. What do you know? Hang on, I'll show you in a second how easy that little ring is. So I'm just putting a couple of French knots in the middle of my sunflower, or whatever flower it is. It's just a flower. There's not anything particular. But I did with some daisy stitches, lazy daisy stitches. I think, ooh, I pricked myself. I think that will do. No, that'll do. I'll just tie that off. Alright, and what I mean is that this fabric, like this little ring, ooh, this little ring is so easy to use. I'll just show you. You put it like, how did I do it? How did I do it? I've got to think how I did it now. I put it like that, and it just goes like that. Isn't that cool? I mean, I put it up the wrong way, but anyway, we'll take it out of the ring. The ring's like, it just pops back in there like that. Put it back in my sewing thing. Now, what I wanted to show you was how easy, even though you've done some stitching on it, or you've got, you know, knots and lumpy things underneath that fabric like this, these are still so easy to work. So, like I said before, tip it upside down, check out, find your middle, because you can see through that, and pop your round one then down on it like that. Make sure it goes right the way in, and then I'm just going to cut off the excess fabric. You do not have to have a round template for these. It's not necessary, because this didn't actually come with one, but you don't actually need one. Just push all the fabric in, and because this fabric's a lot lighter than the last fabric I used, this is going to go in without any struggle at all. Actually, I think I pushed the last one in just with my fingers, and that's in. You can sort of feel a little click as it goes in, and then just peel back the silicone. And I've got my little button. Aren't they gorgeous? I just love them. So later on I'm going to do the same as this. I'm going to put some little black beads, or actually I might put little white beads around this one, I don't know yet, and finish my Dresden flowers, and then they'll be ready to put on something cute. So that's another little project that those buttons just work a treat on. Love them. Now, my project for today, just stick them over there. Project for today is with these little wings, these little resin wings. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they beautiful? So I'm going to work with the green ones today. Now let me see, that goes, and then where's the other little green one? Okay, I'm going to put those in. Now this is a bit of an experiment, but because they're resin, I think they're going to stand up to this project. I've got some wire. What gauge is it? This is a 32 gauge. Don't know whether this is going to be too thin or what, but we'll have a go at it. Because back in the day, we did a lot of beadwork. I showed you the bead animals on one of the videos that I did. A little pack of bead animals. So I'm just going to get off some wire, probably a length that's longer than I need. It'd probably be, that'd be at least 30 centimeters. And we're going to make a little 3D type dragonfly. So I'm going to use, I'll just put these over here so you can still see them, because we like to look at things, don't we, while we make things. Put all the rest of the colours there. Alright, now I've got my beads out, and I'm going to pick which ones I want to use for this project. I might do the darker ones because it's for his body. So now this is a beading concept that if you've done beading before, you would know, and you're working with both ends of the wire. I know it's very hard to see this wire on camera because it is so fine, but you'll get the idea. Okay, so I'm going to, I like that colour with that, and I might do that as his body, and then we'll work up to his head. Okay, so what you do is you put the wire in one, whoops, now I've got my glasses on. The wire in one way, come on, go in. What's wrong with you? Is it the wire? Oh, the wire's all bent, hang on. I'll just cut that end off. Try another one. Okay, we've got the wire going through one way, then we pick up the other end of the wire and we pass that back through. Okay, so you've got, if you can see that, you've got a little cross shape, and then you pull it. Try and get them fairly even because you'll be working on both ends of the wire, and then you've got a little bead on your wire. So you're going to do that. I might try and pull that down a bit because just try and get your wire even, because you'll run out of one side before the other side. Well, let me try and loosen that back off. Right, that's even. Okay, so we've got one bead on. That wire out of the way. Next bead we do exactly the same. Okay, we're going to put one wire through one way and the other wire back through the other way so they cross. And you're going to pull that tight. And as you pull it down tight, we want them to sit nicely too. So, like that. Okay. So they're going to sit on top of each other. This is going to form the little body of the dragonfly. So I hope you're all well and happy. We had Asher here yesterday. He comes around once a week now in the afternoon, and we have a little fun together doing something. Yesterday we made ants on logs and ate the ants on logs. And then Pop come home with a Slurpee for him, which he devoured. And then he wanted to try the water in the pool, so we went down, because it's still cold, the pool water, and he tried the water. So he's itching to get in and have a swim with Graham and Pop. So I said we have to wait till it warms up just a little bit more, I think. Because we're still getting fairly cool nights here on the border. So you can make this little dragonfly as long the body, whatever length you want, but we'll try and do it proportionally. Okay. Been having fun with all these products that have come. Where'd that go? Did that go in? Oh no, it slipped out. And this isn't hard at all. I mean, if little kids can do it, our little kids, when our kids were little, they loved doing this. They probably would have been in late primary age, you know, when they did this. Back through again. We might think about putting the little wings on, I think. Yeah. Right, so we've got one little wing here, and it's got a hole in the base of it, or the point of it. So we're going to put that in there. And this little wing on here. Now they are concave, like not concaved. They have got a that's got a domed side, that's got a flat side. But look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they haven't got opposites in that. Now they look a bit haphazard here, but what I'm going to do to tighten that is just put another bead on. And we'll see how we can tighten it up. And like I said, this is a bit of an experiment. It's an experiment that's been in my head since I ordered them. But we'll get it to work. Okay, we've got a wing either side here. Now we might go back through. Let's go back through the hole in the wing. What a good project for shaky fingers, but we'll get there. maybe yeah, look, this wire I found in my craft stash, so you could probably use something just a tad thicker, I reckon, but we'll work with what we've got. Put this one back through the little wing. Turn that over. Let's see what I'm doing. Put it in tight. Then I'm going to go back through that bead again. So I went through the wing a couple of times, just to give it a bit more stability. And like I said, I think this would work better with just a tad thicker wire. And go back through that way. But that's the first lot of wings on. Okay. Now we'll put the next ones on. And these ones are quite a bit heavier, so they are going to have to be tightened down too. Oh, hang on, put the wrong one on. You go on this side. And then this one. Get all tangled up. Okay. We might put another bead on with this one because that's going to help stabilize it too. I hope you can, it's a bit fine work. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just crossing over another bead. That's going to help keep my big wings a bit more stable. So let's pull that tight. And don't worry if they're all flapping about at the moment. We've got to get them down nice and tight. So push the little wings down. They need to come down a bit. And we're going to go through the top wing again. Just make sure that's nice and firm. Go through a couple of times. You're going to need your glasses for this project. No, you. Okay. Then we go through this one again. And through again. So we can tighten it up. Like this. And then I know it looks a bit floppy, but hang in with me. We're going to go back through the bead again. And that's going to help pull it in tight again. That way, back through the bead this way. I guess the advantage of using the fine wire is that you can pass through those beads and those holes quite a few times. I'll pull that tight and you can see it tighten up then, which is good. That's how I want it. And I think we might even go back through the ones before that. Maybe we can get some more wire in there. Yep. Just to help stabilize it. Where did you go? Back over here. All right. Good. Then we're going to just go back through the wings. There's no right or wrong way to do these, but I'm just having a play with them, and I thought, oh, these are going to look awesome as a like a 3D type thing. Give it a good tug. Don't tug that hard that you break the wire butt. Right. Now we're going to put two little eyes on one. Wonder what they would look like. Yeah, they could look cool. We've already got two there. Right, so we're going to put two little beads on for his eyes. And that one doesn't look nice. Bead. Let's get another one. And we'll take the other bead wire and go back through both the beads. You can also, I remember when we did it back in the day, you could also hold it really close like that and it would go through for you. So pull the eyes down. Like that. And you might go back through the previous bead if there's still room. Yep, still plenty of room. It's just going to hold those eyes down better. Like that. And to finish off, we're going to utilize these wires for little antennae. So we'll get one little bead, put it through. Oh, that just flung off somewhere. I have no idea where. Okay, now we'll see how far we want our antennae to go. So we're going to go back through the bead, probably a couple of times. So once, and then again, and if you want to make sure it's really secure, you could probably go through again. So we've gone through there 3 times. Give it a clip, and we've got one antennae. It's a bit hard to see. And then I'll show you up close in a minute. And we'll go through the other bead. And we'll make sure we get them fairly even. Those antennae. Yeah, you do this project, have your glasses on, have lots of patience. Nah, it's not too bad. Okay, gone through once. And you know what, I think I did say that this is 32 gauge, that you could use a little thicker wire, and it would probably, you wouldn't have to go back through things quite as much. Oops. But I think this wire worked good. It's just hard to see in a video tutorial. Once, and we'll go through one more time for good luck. Cut it off, and then just spend a minute just fixing up your little dragonfly, making sure you could go right down and what do you call, firm up this as well. You could go right back down and right back up again. That would probably help in that process of just making this project a lot firmer. But there you go, there's my little dragonfly, and that's made with, let's move these, and that's made with the wings, the resin wings from Beebeecraft. And all the products I've showed here today I'll have in the description box, a link to them so you can pop over and have a look for yourself. Now that wing's going that way and that one's that way, but that's okay, I don't care. And there's some gorgeous colours in here, look at them. You got beautiful blue ones, blue and pink. You got a beautiful blue pink, light blue pink with gold flecks in it. Oh, they've all got gold flecks. And there's a beautiful pink and orange one, and look at this one with the veins in it, just gorgeous. Then you've got the little ones that match it. So fun little project that was. I was keen to have a go at that and see how it turned out, and it turned out how I imagined in my head, which is a good thing. And the best thing, they come in little storage packets. I love that. And this. So they're two little projects that I've showed you today that you can, how you can utilize some of Beebeecraft's products in your crafting. And that is just gorgeous. You could stitch that onto something. You could hang on, let me get a white background. Look at him, isn't he beautiful? Happy how that turned out, except I forgot to twist that wing up the right way, but that's just, he's having a bad day. But he's gorgeous. And then I'll go ahead and finish my little covered button on here by putting some beads around and make my other Dresden flower. I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial today. Yeah, like I said, check out the links below for the products you've seen here. Don't forget to use the coupon code, which is Valida10, which will be up here on the screen. You can put that in at checkout and get a discount. And yeah, if you're new here, these are products I'm using from Beebeecraft, and they sent me these to showcase on my YouTube channel and just show how I can, you know, use them or what I can do with them. You could even stitch this little guy onto a journal cover. Wouldn't he look gorgeous on a journal cover? Make him the little focal point. You could put him in your little miniature projects, whatever you want to put him on. You could even put him on a little brooch. That would look so cute too. What's wrong with your body? You can straighten up. He's cute. Alright, take care, stay safe. Yeah, press that subscribe button, share, like, and all that sort of thing. Check out the links below, and I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll catch you soon for a new make video. Bye.